Halloween Suggestions Part 4. I did Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and now it's time for Part 4. These are some of the films that I think you should watch on Halloween night or any other day if you like horror, spooky movies. First one's Night of the Demons, about Angela. She throws this big Halloween party at this abandoned funeral home, and where the kids go there, that one demon that's in the mirror, he comes and he possesses Suzanne. And one by one they get either possessed and first they get killed and then they get possessed by the demons. But it's a great movie. Haven't really seen I seen the remake from 2009. I think it's all right. I know a lot of people probably didn't like the remake too. So yeah, I've seen Part 2 and Part 3. I don't own Part 2 and Part 3. I know people shit on Part 3 too. Part 3 was all right, I guess. Part 2 is where Angela, she wants to possess her sister and take her to hell, I think. But Night of the Demons, especially the original one, is a cool movie. This is more of a suspense movie to me, but it is scary. It does have horror in it. Section 9, about those four guys. They have to go to this abandoned mental hospital to clean this asbestos up. Let me see if I can say that word. Asbestos up. And while they're in there, especially the character of Gordon, they all go crazy, especially Gordon's character. And, there's a plot twist at the end of the movie, but it's a good movie. Section 9. Fear is a Place. This one's more of a horror comedy, but it's got some horror, especially if you're a little kid and if you're scared of any zombie movies. But like I said, when you get older, when you become an adult, these movies are not that scary, but you still like them in a way. You still like these kind of movies. Return of the Living Dead Part 2, and I do own Part 1. I have Part 1, but I'll probably show that in the next video, Part 5. But yeah, it's about the kid named Jesse and this bully named Billy, and they find the 2,4,5 trioxide in this sewer, and they unleash the chemical, and the zombies come out of the ground. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a good movie. To me, I mean, some people will always prefer the original one. The Part 2, I do like Part 2 better, but that's just me. I mean, the original one is the better movie. I know that. Cannibal Holocaust. If you love cannibal movies, people getting eaten alive by cannibals, and when you go to the jungle and you find these tribes that are cannibals, you love these kind of. I mean, if you love people who, let me start over. Try to get my brain cleared here. Okay. I was trying to say, if you love going to the jungles, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to do this video right. You gotta please forgive me. It's hot in this kitchen. I know I live in the South, and even sometimes when fall and winter hits, it's still hot in damn southern weather. Anyway, Cannibal Holocaust. If you love cannibal movies, people eating other people alive, you should definitely check this out. And if you love, going to the jungle in South America and seeing these kind of tribes, if you're into these kind of movies like I am, and I know other people are, please check this one out. It's cool. I talked about the first one. I think it was part 1 of what I did. This my Halloween suggestions video, but Demons 2. I talked about Demons 1. This is Demons 2. Like I said, anything with demons will scare the shit out of you, no matter how old you are. If you see these kind of movies, especially Italian films about demons and monsters and trolls, and if it's made in Italy, it is so freaking scary. This one's about that girl, Sally, who's having that birthday party in her apartment, and sometimes don't have to make sense, but you still enjoy them anyway. When that demon comes out of the TV and she kills Sally, or he possesses Sally, and she kills everybody, and they all get turned into demons. But it's really scary. and funny at the same time, but mostly scary. I only saw this once, but it is. I know some people probably do like this movie and might get scared by it. Dollman versus Demonic Toys. I bought this a couple years ago at Dollar General because I haven't seen the Demonic Toys movies yet, but I know what they are. Come on. This one is really scary, but it's for the kids, and it's really based on a comic strip and that original TV show from the '60s. People know when I'm talking about the Addams Family. This is the animated one. I know a lot of people probably didn't like this one either, but I thought it was okay. I mean, the Addams Family in their house every day is Halloween. From the retro '80s collection. I know I didn't show Video Violence yet, did I? And I didn't show Wood Chipper Massacre, and they're from the retro '80s collection from Camp Motion Pictures, but Ghoul School. Got these two horror nerds. They watch this video in the AV room, and this rock band comes to play at the school, and this chemical turns the swim team into really ghoulish monsters. It's so cheap, it's funny, and it's scary. The last two is definitely my personal favorites. The Nightmare on Elm Street movies, Freddy Krueger. Nightmare on Elm Street I was about to say Five. Oh man. A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, I like that. Freddy's Dead, that's one of my personal favorites. Freddy's Dead. Some people probably didn't like it because it was too comical. I can understand why. Freddy vs. Jason, I think people shit on that now a little bit, but when it came out, it was the same to talk about. Wes Craven's New Nightmare, I did like that one. Having Robert Englund and Heather Langenkamp playing themselves almost in the Wes Craven's New Nightmare. The original Nightmare on Elm Street is the best. Now I know people didn't like A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, but I thought that was cool too. It's not one of my personal favorites, but I don't hate it as other people do. But then again, it's an '80s movie, and I love everything '80s, even the crappy horror movies they did compared to movies now. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, I do like that one with Florence Fishburne and Heather Langenkamp reprising her role as Nancy, and A Nightmare on Elm Street 4 was okay. A Nightmare on Elm Street 4 I do like. He just wasn't my personal favorites, but still. Well, that was part 4 of my Halloween suggestion videos. Sorry if I screw this video up like I do in my past videos. You know how I am. Before I end this video, I'm gonna tell you guys you should check out this Pure Leaf tea. It's not really good, but I like it anyway because I'm white and I'm Irish. All of these we white Irish love these kind of teas, no matter how bad they taste sometimes. Or it could be a Brendan Burns thing, who knows. Anyway, that's it. This was part 4 of my Halloween suggestion videos. And part 5 will be coming up maybe tomorrow or the next day, I don't know. But it will come up before Halloween. And anyway, please subscribe to my channel if you like these kinds of videos, and if you like my channels, and if you like my goofy stuff. Please subscribe if you want to. Part 5 will be coming up soon.